Alright, and so we're going to be the third highlight here. Hello, this is BioPhreak, and with me today is...
Chthonian, the Great Onion.
Some of you may also know simply as Chris and Dave. We are back, continuing our first impressions of Caveman Warriors. We didn't find a single damn battery on that level. That is sad.
You know what my original thought is when I just knew the name of this game?
What's that?
Was, this was gonna be a weird Samurai Warriors.
That would
kinda
be
game.
interesting with
You know what I mean?
dinosaurs and cavemen. Somebody
It
get
would
on
be a
that.
cool game.
That would be actually a very cool game. Alright, well... Oh my god. Is this the car level? Oh my god, is this the car level? This looks like the car level. Press Y to ride or dismount the Triceratops. I'm pressing Y.
You know, I'd be cool with this except for the gun.
Oh my god, there is a gun. Wait. Oh my god, there's a gun! Okay, so... Oh god, this is actually really hard. Oh shoot, that shoots your stamina. Okay. Is that Frankenstein?
This is so weird.
This is so weird.
I would hate that level if I were playing. Oh my god, would I hate it.
Oh, there's just so much to distract on the screen. Okay, so you can't jump there. Back! Run, 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 run!
You know, I was playing Uncharted 4.
Uh-huh.
I was having the most fun ever. It was like the fucking best. Going
Is that
into
the one you play, like,
ruins,
Crash
exploring
Bandicoot?
and stuff. No, Uncharted is, I think he plays, I think his name is Nathan, right? Nathan?
Yeah, but wasn't there one where you play, like, Crash Bandicoot in the game?
Oh, at the beginning of Uncharted 4, they play Crash Bandicoot on his wife's PlayStation.
Yeah, yeah.
But halfway through the game, I'm excited. We're going to some weird ruin to find super treasure, and then they give me a car level. And I played it for about an hour, and then I never played the game again. I consider myself beating it because I've completed all the parts that I consider worth it.
I know I'm missing batteries, but there's just so much to look on the screen here.
That's how mad car levels make me. They make me quit a game I love.
How did you play through Grand Theft Auto? I know you have that game.
I do, but the whole thing about it is the cars. So it's not stuff I really love, and then a stupid car level that's garbage. But I don't know, a friend at work wanted to play it, so I bought it. It has an okay story mode, I guess. I like going around shooting people. There's like gang wars and stuff, and the levels end up being like... Actually, what really got me into Grand Theft Auto was the heists. Going in and doing bank robberies with your friends.
The problem with that is you gotta have like a 4-man crew. Exactly 4-man.
That's why we don't do them. We're never able to do them.
You can do the first one with 2, and that's where you get the Armored Kurama, which is the only way you can do some of the actual other Rockstar missions solo. But... Is that the Terminator on the T-Rex?
I think that's the Terminator on a T-Rex.
I got to play a game with the Terminator and the T-Rex. Come with me if you want to live. Fight me!
I think you lose when your Triceratops dies.
Yeah, probably. All those got like 0 freaking stamina. And that's what I have to use to attack. Yeah. Go! Let's see. See? Why can't they do this for every other boss?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the Caveman. They run out of stamina way too quickly.
I don't know if you're gonna make it.
Because if you slow down to dodge the bomb, you nip it. Switch to somebody else if that has any impact.
This seems so fucking broken.
Oh, it did. Yeah. Well, at least we got to see the car mechanic. Right?
You mean the part that would make me stop playing this game? Yeah, good thing we saw it.
So hard to aim for. I think I got it. Did not let me jump.
You might make it. Holy crap.
Got him.
Nice.
Go over here so I can hit him. I want to hit the Terminator's soul. Come with me if you want to lift.
I don't think you got it.
No. Terminators have no souls. Should have known. What? He got raptured?
It's the alien spaceship.
Oh, I was going to say, he has got no soul, but yet he gets raptured? What the hell?
You don't hear the spooky alien music?
I don't call it spooky, but okay. Alright, so now we go to...
Well, I say spooky, but it was like a freaking theremin.
So I'm riding the Pterodactyl that I beat up before. And they shot the Pterodactyl. Wait, didn't we just do this? We just did this, didn't we? Back to map. Why? Go here. Like we're supposed to. There we go. Awesome. That's more like it. But not really. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright. Oh god. What is... Now they're gonna make me use this. So, alright.
Yep, Noy, that's right. Pull out your monkey.
What the hell
and
is
distract
that?
people with it.
Well, yeah, I mean...
It's
it
a
would
dumb
distract
shaman.
I mean, but throwing a Game Boy at a caveman should be able to distract it too. It looked like he had dynamite. He had a Game Boy. That's a trap. That is cheap. So you can break those. Okay. So no matter where you are, he just aims at you. Okay. Kind of cheap on that. And she gets a lollipop. Woohoo! Now time for Monkey Man. Yeah, so he just homes in. What the hell was that? Alright. Platform. Probably a secret or something in there, but...
I've seen a little, like, what was it? There's a level like this one with a bunch of dumb wooden platforms in what was it called? They had this. It was on the Super Nintendo. It had the city builder with the angel. And
oh, ActRaiser!
ActRaiser,
That
yeah,
game
they
was
had a
fun.
It was very fun, and they had a level similar to this in that game.
The city builder was like one of the best parts. Then they had the 2D scroller. Sad part was the sequel to it only was the damn side scroller. It took like
I don't remember.
Yeah, ActRaiser 2 was nothing but the side scroller.
That's sad.
Yeah.
The city building part was what set it apart from other games.
I know. He's gonna turn around and shoot me in the I don't know what happened there. I have no question. Sounds like the game got glitched a little bit. I'm gonna try for this. This is gonna suck.
You're gonna try it.
Oh!
Them skills.
Yeah. Non-existent skills. All right. One more try. Monkey. Go, monkey, go! Did I get the battery again? Got the Mario hat there. Hey, how cool. So not getting that battery.
Looks like you didn't get the... Looks like you lost the battery whenever.
Yeah, that's what I said, because I saw the counter when it respawned me. So I was like, that's really dumb.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot about this thing that falls in that category. I was really psyched to play this, too. Just wasn't enough Metal Slug in it, man. They did take that for a bunch of other games.
I don't know, dude. This game is amazing because, I mean, who wouldn't like to play ActRaiser and Super Metroid and what else did I compare this to? Uncharted 4 and Dynasty Warriors. Who wouldn't want to play those games? So you should go play those games. Those games are a 5 out of 10. I mean, a 5 out of 5.
5 out of 10.
God damn it. Shut up.
Alright. So... Alright, so before we talk about those game areas here, what's your overall first impression, Chris?
What really pissed me off of this game is the inconsistent theming. Because everything in the levels looks like it's caveman time. It's all caveman stuff. I mean, except for the car, but I mean, just fucking stupid, and the Terminator, I guess. But I mean, why do the enemies drop burgers and hot dogs and sodas? I mean, fuck you, fuck you.
So
it bothers me more than it should.
Yeah, it could have been more like Adventure Island, where it's more fruits. Now they do again. I did see that screenshot where they had kind of World War I, World War II era enemies. That would make more sense to have a burger or a soda paper soda or something like that. But yeah, I understand the inconsistency with that. The alien thing is fine. I mean, you had freaking annoying aliens on the Flintstones, so and they were going for obviously kind of a jokey premise here. So I can forgive that. I can't forgive the bad cheapness of the game though. That there's good cheap. There's raging because you made mistakes and I made mistakes in this, and I admit on that. But there's a lot of little cheapness that they put in this game here.
What
Like
was the game that had those cheap ass archers? It was either Dark Souls or Bloodborne.
Bloodborne, I believe.
Yeah, Bloodborne had those cheap ass archers that were so bad that the developer actually came out and apologized over it. That this is kind of that.
Yeah. So, I mean, graphics wise for this, I mean, for what it is, it's not bad. I mean, it could be better, could be worse. The levels definitely look different from each other, so it's not like they're
They
repeating
do.
everything. And the
It
enemies
was
do
nice to
change.
not have to complain about that. The the graphics were fine. I agree with you. They wanted a basic 2D side scroller that was a little quirky, and that's what they did. Like, just fucking drop veggies or meat or god damn it, why are we picking up Pokemon? Why? How do you make donuts in caveman age? I just can't.
Well, that goes good segue into the story elements here. It's just aliens kidnap your kids and you're trying to get them back. It's as simple as it gets. Now, why there's a Terminator caveman or some of these other tribal cavemen are trying to stop us. Not really an explanation in the comics with that, but again, 2D scroller doesn't need to have too much. Just go rescue kids. That's your mission.
Yeah, I agree. It's like with Bullet Hell. The story is kind of
Irrelevant.
yeah.
Now, for the music and sound, I mean, sound wasn't blaring for once, so I give it that. And
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't bad choices. It wasn't Casio demo buttons or anything like that. So I mean, the sound effects the enemies make and things like that, they all fit for what it was. So I can't complain on that.
Half the time, I didn't even notice that there was sound. I mean, I could hear it. I mean, I could totally hear it. But, I mean, I just forget about it. Which
Yeah.
some would argue that if the sound stands out too much, it's distracting. So, sound should kind of let you get into the game, kind of. I mean, that I've heard that argument before, and it's fine. The sound is adequate. Again, it's
Middle
fine
of the
for what
road
it
with it.
is.
It's not bad, but it's not outstanding. It's what it is. It's what it needs to be for this. The actual content gameplay. I mean, the controls are smooth for that. They're responsive. There's no jittering. But in terms of the content, though, the enemy placements with that, how the patterns, how they just made to knock you into pits, like it was like it reminds me of Ninja Gaiden, where like every enemy just hits you and you get vacuumed into a pit. Same thing
Yeah.
here. That,
This is a rage platformer. This is definitely a rage platform.
yeah, not a fan of that. There's good rage and bad rage. This is definitely bad rage for that. So not a huge fan. So now comes the time for our first impression rating. So again, going from top, the best to the worst, we have hardcore, adore, encore, snore, or ignore. Chris, what would you rate this?
Well, ActRaiser and Uncharted 4 and Super Metroid and Link's Awakening and Dynasty Warriors are all great games. Go play them. 5 out of 5 hardcore.
But what about Caveman Warriors?
Oh, I'm trying to ignore it. You see what I did there?
I see what you did
You
there.
see what I did?
I wouldn't hit it that low with that. I mean, it does have multiplayer support with that, and it's kind of meant to for like 4 people to play this and just tear it up. But from what I've
There,
seen here, it's just not enough to really keep me pulled into it. It's platformer without the rage part is fine with it, but it's a snore, man.
there's there's better platformers that you could play for cheap. Go play Shovel Knight. Go play Hollow Knight. Shit like that. It's super challenging, but it's fair, and they have like it's just better.
Well, if you did like what you see here and you have friends that have this and you want to play it, or you want to join them with that, I'll send a link with this and the information on this game. But yeah, that's going to be it for our first impression of Caveman Warriors. Again, thank you everybody so much for watching. Let us know what you think of the series, and see you next time. And happy gaming.
Game on, friends.